Hello, it says I am live. So I'm trying some new software, so bear with. But today I'm going to be reporting on some recent political news. This was announced 3 days ago on the 23rd, and it's from the londoneconomic.com. And they have reported Sunak found to have breached Parliament's code of conduct. If you've watched some of my previous episodes about politics, you will know that I have been somewhat critical of our government at the moment and Rishi Sunak's alleged conflicts of interest. But as I said, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has been found to have inadvertently breached Parliament's code of conduct. The breach pertains to his failure to appropriately declare his wife's shareholding in a childcare company that could potentially benefit from a new government policy. The Parliament's Commissioner for Standards, Daniel Greenberg, who oversees the House of Commons Code of Conduct, initiated an investigation following concerns raised by opposition parties about media reports highlighting Sunak's wife's association with a company set to gain from the childcare sector support. The investigation into this matter was launched by Commissioner Daniel Greenberg in April, focusing on whether the Prime Minister had adequately disclosed his wife's shareholding in the childcare company. This company stood to profit from the government's support for the childcare sector. It was alleged that Sunak had not declared this interest when questioned by a committee of senior lawmakers. Greenberg, responsible for upholding the code of conduct, conducted a thorough analysis of the situation. The conclusions of the Commissioner Greenberg's investigation were published recently, shedding light on the Prime Minister's oversight. Greenberg acknowledged that there had been a failure on Sunak's part to declare his wife's shareholding as required, but he was convinced that the mistake was unintentional. He clarified that Sunak seemed to have misunderstood the distinction between registering and declaring interests when questioned by the committee. This is the Prime Minister of our country, and he does not know the distinction between registering and declaring interests. Greenberg stated, having reviewed all available information, I am of the opinion that the breach of the code was not intentional. As a result, Greenberg declared that the matter has been officially closed. Rather than pursuing punitive measures such as suspension or expulsion, which Commissioner Greenberg has the authority to do, he opted for a rectification procedure to address the situation. This approach involves guiding the lawmaker in question to rectify the situation and correct the breach. It may also involve requesting an apology or amending the Register of Members' financial interests. In a letter addressed to the Commissioner, which has been made public, Prime Minister Sunak expressed his regret for the confusion caused by the language surrounding registration and declaration of interests. Sunak also expressed satisfaction with the decision to resolve the matter through the rectification procedure. I bet he's happy to go through the rectification procedure because he's not going to get in trouble. Let's face it. All he has to do is say sorry and that's it. Pretty much. Not happy. Not good enough. Maybe that's just me. I have done episodes about his links to the oil company Shell and BP via his father-in-law, who founded the company Infosys. All of this came to light when Sunak announced new North Sea licenses, and also the CEO of Shell is on Sunak's Business Council. I have raised this with my MP because to me that's a conflict of interest. All of that. So they're on holiday at the moment. We will see if I get a response. Fingers crossed. But that was just a brief update in regards to our politics. If you enjoyed this content, I'm hoping the stream was okay because, as I said, it's all new. But yeah, I'm gonna check the stream. I'm gonna check what it looks like, and if it goes well, I'm gonna keep using this software. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you. Please remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. It would mean a lot to me. It'd help me get my videos out there. I'm also over on the TikTok with all the kids, where I do shorter updates. I've also got a series about Lucy Letby, the serial killer nurse. It's been hard for me to research that story. It's heartbreaking. And I'm also covering the Corey Richards case from Utah, the author who has been accused of poisoning her husband. She is currently sat in jail waiting for her trial and is presumed innocent. Those are the main stories I'm covering at the moment. And I'm working on a series about asylum in the UK, the refugee crisis. So if all of that sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe via my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.